Driver!
Here, master, what's going on?
Speak to the caravan. Fall to it, yarly, or we'll be buzzard bait.
Listen up, you numbskulls. Take in the oxen and tend to the master's whistle. We got a big old storm and this river ain't happy.
Good driver, have care. Where is the master? Make these men get to work.
I pray now, stay out of the way if you're not gonna help.
Where is the master, driver?
Can you not hear him? Now fish or cut bait. You're slower than molasses in January.
Hey, be patient.
You listen to me. I'll be patient when this here river and storm are patient. If you're not gonna help, get out of the darn way. Nature don't care if this caravan's full of high and mighty government types.
Good. Remember who thou hast on board.
Ain't nobody I care about more than myself. But if you're so powerful, go ahead and command these elements to silence and work the peace of the present. Go ahead, use your authority. Tell this river to calm down. If you cannot, give thanks y'all have lived so long and get ready for a wet landing if so happen. Chin up and out of our way, I say.
I have great comfort in this fellow. Methinks he has no drowning mark upon him.
Down with the bonnet!
Yar! Quick! The wind is gonna pick us up and fling us to kingdom come. Ah! Oh, lift your helmet! Y'all are louder in a Rocky Mountain canary with a bum knee. Yet again! What are you doing here? Shall we give orange round? Have you a mind to sing?
A pox your throat, you bawling, blasphemous, church dog!
Why didn't you get to work then?
Hang, cur! Hang, you whoreson insolent noisemaker! We are less afraid to be drowned than thou art. This wagon is no stronger than a nutshell and as leaky as an unsnatched wench.
Lay her a hold. Put her 2 courses up to the river. Lay her off.
All lost. To prayers, all lost.
What must our mouths be so cold?
These rich folks are on their knees praying. We're done for.
I'm out of patience.
We split! Stay with the king! Baby!
Let's all sink with the king.
Just take leave of him.
Now would I give 1,000 furlongs to sea for an acre of barren ground, long house, brown furs, anything! The wills of both be done, but I would say die, trust.
If fire art my dearest brother, you put the wild waters in this roar, allay them. A brave vessel who had no doubt some noble creature within her dashed all to pieces. Well, the cry did not against my very heart. For souls they perished.
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
Oh, the day.
No harm! I have done nothing but in care of thee, my daughter. It's time I should inform thee farther.
You've often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped at some bootless inquisition, concluding stay, not yet.
The hour is now come. Obey and be attentive.
Prospero told Miranda the story of how they came to the island. Prospero had once been the Duke of Milan. He had put his brother Antonio in charge of his duties so that he could focus on learning magic instead of leading. Antonio wasn't satisfied with being the surrogate, he wanted to be the Duke himself.
Dost thou attend me?
Sir, most hatefully.
The treacherous man conspired with Alonso, the King of Naples, to usurp Prospero's power, and banish him and his young daughter Miranda from their own land. Prospero was angry at his brother, whom he had trusted, and who had betrayed him.
Know thus far forth, by accident most strange, bountiful fortune, and now my fair lady, hath mine enemies brought unto the shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. I am ready now. Approach, my Ariel. Come.
All hail, great Prospero, grave sir, hail! I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, or to ride on the curled clouds. To thy strong bidding task, Ariel and all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
To every article. I boarded the king's vessel in flamed amazement. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that left, cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here." Not a hair perished. In troops throughout the isle I have dispersed them. The king's son have I landed by himself.
Say how thou disposed of the king's vessel and all the rest of the fleet.
Safely in hiding is the king's ship. In a deep nook, there she's hid. The mariners all under hatches stowed, whom I have left asleep.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Is there more toil? Let me remember thou what thou hast promised.
What is't thou canst demand?
My liberty! I prithee remember I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistaking, served without grudge or grumblings.
Hast thou forgot? What a torment I did free thee.
I do not, sir.
Thou liest, malignant thing! Dost thou forget the foul witch Sycorax, who with age and envy was grown into a hoop? Hast thou forgot her?
Once upon a time, there was an island filled with fairies, spirits, witches, elves, and nymphs that are rarely seen nowadays. They all lived in peace and harmony. One day, a witch called Sycorax, taking the form of a treacherous storm, changed the island forever. She trapped all the creatures into parts of the island. The elves became grass, the spirits became trees, and some of the fairies were parts of the river, and they were washed away. Sycorax kept all of them trapped as her prisoners, trophies of her conquest.
That was how it was always going to be, until Prospero, a man exiled from Milan, came to the island with his daughter. Though he was trapped, he used what magic mortal men can possess, and destroyed Sycorax, returning the sun to the island. Ariel was amongst the creatures who had been ensnared by the storm. She had given her the form of a tree, and while the others lived and died in their short lives of their new forms, Ariel continued to live, wishing and wishing she was set free. To her pleasure, her wish came true. Prospero set the spirit free, and in return, she would serve the wizard and his daughter.
Go, hence with diligence. Awake, dear heart, awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake.
The strangeness of your story put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban.
'Tis a villain, sir. I do not love to look on.
But, as 'tis, we cannot miss him. He does make our fire, fetch in our wood, and serves in offices that profit us. What ho, Caliban? Thou art thou?
There's wood enough within.
Come forth, I say. There's business for thee. Thou tortoise, when? Fine apparition. Delicate Ariel, hawk in thine ear.
I go.
Thy poisonous slave, put by the devil himself upon thy wicked dam, come forth.
Caliban, the child of Sycorax, was taught by his mother to worship the demonic god Setebos. All was fine till Prospero showed up with his daughter. Prospero slaughtered Sycorax, and Caliban hated him for it. His mother now gone, and the land ruled by the selfish man, he was forced into slavery. Prospero would treat Caliban like dirt, like less than dirt, and only saw him as a lesser creature. Prospero may be the hero of this story, but that doesn't make him the good guy. Caliban had everything taken away from him, and was forced into doing manual labor for the wizard, or risk torment and death.
Like the air of the earth, it sounds no more, and sure it wakes upon some god of the island. Thence I followed it, or it hath drawn me, rather.
Those fringed curtains of thine eye advance, and say what thou seest yond.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
This gallant, which thou seest, was caught in the wreck. He hath lost his fellows, and strays about to find him.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Spirit, fine spirit, I'll set thee free in 2 days for this.
Most sure the gods on whom these airs attend, be you maid or no.
Certainly a maid.
At first sight they have changed eyes. Delicate Ariel, I'll set thee free for this. A word, good sir. I fear you have done yourself something wrong. A word.
Why speaks my father so ungently? 'Tis the third man I ever saw, the first I ever sighed for. Pity moves my father to be inclined my way.
Oh, if your affection's not gone forth, I'll make you the queen of Naples.
Soft, sir. One word more. I charge thee that thou dost attend me. Thou dost here usurp the name thou owest not. You have set thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the Lord Aunt.
Nothing ill could dwell in such a temple.
Speak not you for him. He's a traitor. Come, I will medical thy neck and feet together.
Oh, dear father, make not too rash a trial of him, for he is gentle and not fearful.
I can here disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, father, sir, have pity.
Silence! One word more shall make me chide thee, if not hate thee. What? An advocate for an impostor? Hush.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again.
So they are. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. The wreck of my friends, the loss of my father, nor this man's threats to whom I am subdued are but light to me. Might I but through my prison once a day behold this maid. All corners else, oh, the earth let liberty make use of. Space enough I have in such a prison.
It works.
Be of comfort. My father is of a better nature, sir, than he appears by speech.
Thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command.
To the syllable.
Nay, my good lord. Be not angry.
No! No. And I warn you. I am weak in my venture. Do you laugh in your sleep? For I am very heavy.
Go sleep. We two, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
'Tis the quality of the climate. Here lies your brother, no better than the earth he lies upon. If he were that which now he's like, that's dead, whom I with this obedient steel can lay to bed forever, whilst you doing thus to the perpetual wink for I might put this ancient morsel.
Sebastian considered Antonio's plot. Should they proceed, Sebastian would become king, and the two would rule Milan and Naples.
Aye.
Draw thy weapon, one stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest. And I, the kin, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like. To fall it on Gonzalo. Let us both be sudden.
Why, how now? Why are you drawn? Wherefore this ghastly looking? What's the matter?
Those we stood here secure in your repose. Even now there was a hollow burst of bellowing, like boars or rabble. Lions!
I heard nothing.
Oh, 'twas a din to fright monsters here to make an earthquake. Sure, it was the roar of a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo? Upon my honor, sir, I did hear a noise. We take our stand here, where we leave this place. Let's draw our weapons. Let's make further search for my poor son. Heaven save him from these beasts, for he is sure, sir, I the island. Lead away.
Caliban was hauling wood, as he was instructed by Prospero, but Ariel's storm frightened him. He was angry at Prospero for forcing him to work in such thankless conditions, but he was not alone.
What have we here? A man or a fish? Dead or alive? Oh, a fish. He smells like a fish. Very ancient and fish-like smell. Strange fish. Legged like a man,
and his fins like arms. Warbo, my troth, I do now let loose my opinion, hold it no longer. This is no fish, but an islander that had lately suffered by a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under his gabardine. There is no other shelter hereabouts. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I will here shroud till the dregs of the storm be past.
I shall no more to sea, here shall I die ashore. This is a scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Oh, here's my comfort. The master, the swabber, the driver, and I, a gunner and his mate, loved Mal, Meg, and Marion, and Marjorie, but none of them cared for Kate. For she had a tongue with a tang, would cry to the sailors, "Go hang!" She loved not the savors of tar nor of pitch, but a sailor may scratch her where'er she did itch. To the sea boys now, and let her go. Hang. This is a scurvy tune, too. Here's my comfort. Do not torment me, oh! This is a monster of the isle, with 4 legs, who hath got, as I take it, in a goo. Where in the devil should he learn our language?
Do not torment me, prithee, I'll bring my blood home faster!
He is in his fits now, and does not talk after the wisest. You shall taste of my bottle. If you have never drank whiskey afore, this will remove his fits. Come, open your mouth. This will shake your shaking, I can tell you, and not soundly.
I should know that voice. It should be, but he is drowned and these are devils. Oh, defend me!
4 legs and 2 voices, a most delicate monster. If all the whiskey in my bottle will recover him, I will help his ague. Come, pour some in thy other mouth.
Stefano!
Does thy other mouth call me? Mercy, mercy, this is a devil and no monster. I will leave him, I have no long spoon.
Stefano, I am Trincolo. Be not afeard, thy good friend Trincolo.
If thou beest Trincolo, come forth. Ah, here, I will hold thee by the lesser legs. Trincolo indeed!
Oh, Stefano, art thou not drowned? I hope now thou art not drowned. And art thou living, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, to Neapolitan's game!
Prithee, do not turn me about. My stomach is not constant.
It's a brave God. He bears celestial liquor. I will kneel to him.
Trincolo, how camest thou hither? How did thou escape?
Swum ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck.
I will swear upon this bottle to be thy true subject, for this liquor is not earthly.
Come, kiss the book.
Trincolo, though thou canst swim like a duck, thou art built like a goose.
Stefano, hast any more of this?
Yes, of course. My cask is in a rock by the riverside where my whiskey is hid.
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon. I do assure thee, I was the man in the moon one time.
I've seen thee in her, and I do adore thee. My mistress showed me thee, and thy dog, and thy bush.
Come, swear to that. Kiss the book. I will furnish it anon with new content, swear.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the island, and I will kiss thy foot. I pray thee, be my God. I will kiss thy foot, and I will swear upon myself to be thy subject.
Come then, down and swear.
But that poor monster's a drink, an abominable monster.
I'll show thee the best springs, and I'll pluck thee berries, and I'll fish for thee, and get thee wood enough. A plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I'll bear him no more sticks, but follow thee, thou wondrous man!
A most ridiculous monster to make a wonder of a poor drunkard.
I'll show thee to where crabs grow, and me with my long nails will dig thee pig nuts, and I will show thee Jesus, and I will show thee how to snare a
I pray thee,
nickel
lead the way without any more talking. Trincolo, our king and all our company else being drowned, we will inherit here. Come, fellow Trincolo, bear my bottle. We will fill him by and by again.
Farewell, master! Farewell! Farewell!
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
No more dams, I'll make more fish, nor fetch faring at requiring, nor scrape trench, nor wash dish. Ban! Ban! Calico ban! Have a new master, get a new man! Freedom! Heyday! Freedom! 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 Heyday! Freedom!
Oh, brave monster, lead the way.
Caliban, after tasting whiskey for the first time, threw himself down in worship of those gods who had brought it to him. Meanwhile, Miranda finally met her lover.
There be some sports are painful, and their labor in them sets off some kind of baseness. And most poor matters lead to rich ends. This, my mean task, would be as heavy to me as odious. But the mistress which I serve quickens what's dead, and makes my labors pleasures.
Dost thou like the plot, Trinkalo?
Absolutely. Oh, Trinkalo, let us sing. Laudum and scoudum and scoudum and flaudum, thought is free. Laudum and scoudum and scoudum and flaudum, thought is free.
Not a fear, for the isle is full of noises. Sometimes 1,000 twinkling instruments come about my ears. And then I heard the dreams, and then clouds open. And then when I woke, I cried to dream again.
This will prove a brave kingdom to me, or I shall have my music for nothing.
When Prospero is destroyed!
Lead monster will follow. I would I could meet this laborer. He lays it on. Wilt come? I'll follow Stefano.
Our Larkin, sir, I can go no further. My old bones ache. By your patience, I needs must rest me. Old lord, I cannot blame thee, who am myself with the dulling of my spirits. Sit down and rest.
I'm right glad that he's so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose that you resolve to effect.
The next advantage we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight. For now they are oppressed with travel. They will not nor cannot use such vigilance as when they are fresh.
I say tonight, no more.
What harmony is this, my good friends, hark! Marvelous, sweet music. Give us, kind keepers, heavens, what were these?
Now I will believe that there are unicorns.
In Naples, I should report this now. They believe me?
They vanish strangely.
No matter, since they have left their viands behind, for we have stomachs.
Wilt you please taste of what is here?
I will stand too and feed.
You are 3 men of sin, whom destiny that hath to instrument this lower world and what is in it, the never-surfeited sea has caused to belch up you. And on this island, where men doth not inhabit, you, mongst men, being most unfit to live, I have made you mad. And even with such like valor, men hang and drown their proper selves. You fools! Your weapons are too massy for your strength to not be uplifted. But remember, for that's my business to you, that you 3 from the lawn did supplant good Prospero, exposed unto the elements, which hath requited him and his innocent child. For which foul deed, the powers delaying, not forgetting heaven sends the waters and shores, yea, all the creatures against your pace. Thee of thy son, Alonso, they have bereft, and do pronounce by me
lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at once, shall step by step attend you and your ways. In the name of something holy, sir, why you stand there in a straight stare? Oh, it is monstrous. Monstrous. All three of them are desperate. Their great guilt, like poison given work a great time after, now begins to bite the spirits.
No tongue, all eyes, be silent.
May you not lie, may you not cheat, and may you not drink, but if you must, lie with each other, cheat death, and drink with us, as we wish you love and happiness of which you so deserve. I, Minerva, wish you many wise years filled with love and passion.
May there always be work for your hands to do. May your purse always carry a coin or two. May the sun shine warm on your window pane. May a rainbow be certain to follow each rain. May the hand of a friend always be near to you. I, Iris, bless you with a peaceful marriage.
May the light of friendship guide your paths together. May the laughter of children grace the halls of your home. May your hearts hold your love for each other, and your arms hold your many babies yet to come. Here's to your future happiness. I, Ceres, give you the blessing of a strong lineage.
May thy lives be long and happy, thy cares and sorrows few, and the many friends around thee prove faithful, fond, and true. May thy voyage through life be as happy and as free as the dancing waves surround thee upon the sapphire sea. I, Juno, give you the blessing of a long, happy marriage.
What a most majestic vision, and harmonious charming. Oh, let me live here ever. A wandered father and a wife make this place paradise.
We wish you peace. Say, Spirit, how fares the king and his followers?
Confined together in the same fashion as you gave in charge, just as you left them, all prisoners, sir. Your charm so strongly works them that if you now beheld them, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, Spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
Though with their high wrongs I am struck to the quick, yet with my nobler reason gettest my fury do I take part. The rarer action is in virtue than in vengeance. They being penitent, the sole drift of my purpose doth extend not a frown further. Quickly, my spirit, go release them. My charms I'll break, their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, sir.
Ye elves of hills, brooks, standing lakes, and groves, this rough magic I here abjure. And when I have required some heavenly music, which even now I do, to work mine end upon their senses that this airy charm is for, I'll break my staff. I'll deliver all, and promise you calm waters, auspicious gales, and travel so expeditious that it shall catch your royal fleet far off. Ariel, my chick, that is your charge. And then to the elements, be free, and fare thou well. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own, which is most faint. Now, 'tis true, I must be here confined by you, or sent to Naples. Let me not, since I have my dukedom got, and pardoned the deceiver, dwell in this bare island by your spell. But release me from my bands with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair. Unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces so that it assaults mercy itself and frees all thoughts